Hey, I'm Mark. I'm going to give y'all a garden update. It's been about 3 weeks since my last one, and we've had just a lot of bad weather. It's been, I don't know if we've had 2 days of sunshine in the whole 3 weeks. A lot of rain. We had over 4 inches just the other day. My reserve pond here is full and overflowing. Have been picking collard greens and the broccoli. Because of the cold and high humidity levels, hadn't been really getting that much, and I've cut off the center stems, and the little side shoots are just struggling and they're kind of rotting. So what I've been doing is just pulling them up and feeding them to the chickens. They love anything green this time of year. Matter of fact, I don't have any weeds in my flower beds and gardens anywhere. They pretty much take care of everything. But I will be picking some Brussels sprouts today. They're about ready. And you just pop them off. And I'll get a basket full of them. As well as, I think I'm going to pick 1 head of cabbage today. I'm going to take this whole section of garden here and let it not plant anything back till late February. I'll be tilling all this up and getting ready to plant potatoes. Well, I wanted to show y'all a few other medicinal plants that we have growing around here. So let me take you to another section of the yard. Yeah, I got a few anyway, enough for a meal. My wife puts them on a cookie sheet in the oven on high heat, puts a little olive oil on them and seasons them, and they're really good. I don't really care for them steamed or boiled, but I love them roasted like that. Now the next I wanted to show you was what you can do with pine needles. Of course, I'm not going to climb up to a tall tree to get them. We'll use a little short one here. You can take the pine needles and just peel them off, and take you some hot water. You bring it up close to boiling and pour it in a cup, and then just put the pine needles in. Make sure they're clean, you don't want any bugs or nothing on them, and let it steep for 5, 10, 15 minutes or so. And it has a lot of medicinal properties. It has 5 times more vitamin C than citrus does. It can be used as an expectorant, decongestant. It's an antiseptic wash. You can take the water, the tea, once it's cooled, and like wash your face with it if you're having acne problems and stuff like that. Well, next, let me see if I can find some dandelion down here. I'm out in the woods here on a trail. Well, next I'm going to see if I can find some dandelion. It's I don't have any growing close to the house because my chickens eat anything that's green. I want to talk a little bit about the medicinal medicines. The pharmacies, they are in the business of making money, obviously, and they want to come up with a product that not necessarily heals you, but they want to make a pill that you have to take every day for the rest of your life. So there are some natural remedies that work really well. The Native Americans used them, and the pharmacies don't really push it because they're not going to make any money. Well, I found some dandelion. It grows in cracks of your driveway. Some people call it a weed. It'll make a yellow flower on the top or a white flower that you can blow, like a little snow globe thing. And it's growing next to my creek here. Water's kind of up right now from all the rain. And I'm actually in the middle of rebuilding my hydro generator. I'll be putting it on YouTube here shortly as soon as the water goes down. But dandelion is it's an herb. It's also called lion's tooth, and it can be used as a laxative. It also increases your urine volume, and when you increase your urine volume, it decreases swelling in your parts of your body. Some of the elderly people that have their feet swell and stuff like that. It's good for that. It cleans out your intestinal tract and will increase your appetite. And when you clean out your intestinal tract, it helps lower your chances of cancer. You can simply pick the leaves and just put them in your salad, or you can make a tea, pull the root up, make a tea. It's a pretty good plant. Well, I saved the best for last. This is called lemongrass. It's also called fever grass because it will lower fever. There's a sprig over there, and there's one here. I just planted these just a few months ago. They're dormant pretty much this time of year. They'll get huge. They'll get 3 foot tall, and they just keep spreading and spreading. I just planted a patch here a little closer to the house, and the chickens seem to leave it alone. And lemongrass, it is indigenous to India. It helps with sore throats and laryngitis. It's a powerful pain reliever, and it has antifungal, antibacterial properties to it that inhibit the growth of yeast and bacteria. It's great for your gastrointestinal infections and if you have digestive spasms. It's also an antioxidant, and it contributes to your health of your liver, and it helps remove toxins. And some sources suggest that it has antidepressant properties and strengthens the nervous systems. And has a lot of vitamin A in it. And when you make a tea with it, you pull out a piece kind of like celery. You cut off about 2 inches, 2 or 3 pieces about the size of your pinky, and you boil it for about 10 or 15 minutes, let it cool, and just drink it as a tea. You would swear that you're drinking lemon pledge. And your mouth will be lemony fresh. And also, if you have body odors, it seems to alleviate that as well. This is a must-have plant. I would suggest Googling it. It is probably the most important plant you need to have around your house. And if you're like me and most people here nowadays, you've lost your health insurance and don't really want to go to the doctor, there are some natural remedies out there that do work. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. We'll be doing another garden update probably in late February. Thanks.